Hey guys, and welcome to Miss Davis Virtual Classroom of Excellence. Today is the day. It is Earth Day birthday. It's one of my favorite holidays, honestly. I love Earth Day as much as Christmas. That might be crazy to you, but we need to celebrate our Earth. It is our home. It's kind of a big deal. It's a very special and unique planet, which we've learned. So today we're going to kind of take a pause on earth science, and we're going to focus on how to clean up your area. It's still earth science technically, but how to clean up your area and be safe while doing it. So I'm going to start off by reviewing my expectations, what Trash Tag Challenge is, and then again, this is going to be a long video, and I wanted it to be short, so that's why I'm opening it up a little bit early for you, so that you're not spending 2.5 hours doing science today. Even though you should, because it's Earth Day. Come on, let's go. All right, here we go. It's Earth Day, birthday. I'm dancing. Don't hate. I'm doing my typical Davis dance moves. They're not good, I'll be honest. They're not good. All right, so at the beginning of the year, you guys mentioned that you wanted to do this, and it's been my goal all year to do the Trash Tag Challenge like I did last year for Earth Day. And unfortunately, it is a bummer that we can't do this around school. So I did my best to modify it so that you guys can do this and be a part of it and share your experience and also do something good for the Earth. It appreciates you. It's tired of your trash, literally. So this is, you'll see pictures from last year. Really had a lot of fun with it. So if my high schoolers had a good time with it, I hope you guys do too. All right. So what is a Trash Tag Challenge? You've never heard of it. It's essentially, hey, I go to this dirty, nasty beach and I see all this trash. I take a picture of what the beach looks like before I clean it, and then take a picture after I clean it. If you take this Trash Tag Challenge and you type it into Instagram, it's going to show you all these people that go out and clean up these massive areas, sometimes as a group. Now, I'm not expecting you to clean up a huge area. The way I like to look at it is collectively as a group, as there's 142 of you plus me, 143 people are going to go out and clean up their areas. So as a team, as a science squad, we're going out there and doing this challenge all together. So I'm going to ask you to take pictures. It can just be on your phone. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, of how much you collect. And you're going to tell me where you collected it from. Like just, hey, north side, south side. And I'm going to show you how that works. It's pretty straightforward. All right. So the big thing is there is no away, guys. When you throw something away, it doesn't disintegrate. It doesn't go out into space. It goes back into a landfill. And that we just learned about the water cycle. We learned about our watershed, and we talked about groundwater. So if you have trash in a landfill, where do those contaminants go? When it rains, contaminants, plastic, things break down and then seep into your water system, into your watershed. So that's a big deal. Last year when we did this, I told students the only place you don't find plastic is in the atmosphere. As of I think 4 or 5 months ago, that's not true. There is plastic particles in the atmosphere. Plastic only breaks down into smaller pieces of plastic. It doesn't turn into something biodegradable, never. So when they say plastic breaks down, that's not accurate. Because when you hear breakdown, you think, oh, it turns into soil and then it gets reused. No, plastic just becomes smaller. It becomes so small that particles of plastic are a part of the water cycle. They are following water as it evaporates and condensates in the clouds and rains on you. Rainwater has particles of plastic in it. So literally there's not a place on this planet outside of space and the moon that doesn't have plastic. That's terrifying. And it's a really bad pandemic that it's not good. Anyway, and it's also so small that zooplankton in the ocean are ingesting it. So some of the smallest organisms on Earth are swallowing pieces of plastic. So think about if you have a piece of plastic in front of you, maybe a pen or a cup or whatever, a straw. Imagine that straw just breaks down into tiny particles like glitter that are being eaten by the smallest organisms on this planet. No bueno. And you know what's really messed up? Is that plastic was originally made to save animals. It was invented by a scientist who was trying to protect elephants. He made plastic so that people would stop shooting elephants for their tusks and ivory. He did it to save elephants their tusks. And guess what? Not only are elephants still critically endangered because people still want their tusks, but now millions, billions of species are affected by plastic. It's the guy's heart was in the right place and humanity took it the wrong way. It's depressing. Anyway, today's supposed to be fun, so let's go. All right. So expectations, I'm going to try and keep this video short. Should not, honestly, an hour tops. Like when it comes to collecting the trash, 15, 20 minutes. If you want to do more, that's fine. Like live your best self. Stay safe and follow safety rules. Get permission from adults. Ask family to help. Students with accommodation, it's due Friday and it closes for all students. Now, I understand that some students will see this at night, which is not safe to go out and collect garbage. So I'm kind of flexible on the quote unquote late. Okay, late really starts Friday. So everybody has until Friday to turn it in. If you didn't start it Wednesday or Thursday and you don't have accommodations, it's late Friday. I will not take this for anybody after Friday because I have to look at your data and then go through it, break it down with you, and talk about it. So yeah, if you don't do this, you're going to be behind on 3 assignments coming up, and one of them is 30 points. So get it together. It's supposed to be fun, but we are doing some legit science. We're going to take all your information. We're going to look at it. What parts of Jacksonville were quote unquote messier? Did that matter? Did some of you collect stuff at home? How much is sitting in your house right now? How much is sitting out in your street? Like, we're going to compare and look at all this data. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be real science that you get to be a part of. You are collecting data. You are being grad students right now. So have fun with it. Okay, so there are going to be 2 assignments. You do one or the other. I'm going to pause this really quick to show you. Okay, so you see where it says trash tag challenge alternative assignment? And then there's trash tag challenge. You will be assigned both. You pick which one you want to do. So if you go to do this one, okay, this one is where you go outside and you actually collect it, okay? The other one, the alternative assignment, is you're going to look at stuff at home, okay? They both are 2 separate assignments, but they're worth the same. That's so if your adult says you cannot go out, it's not safe, or they don't feel comfortable with you going out, or there's whatever your situation is, there's no excuse why you can't be a part of this activity. Even if your parent says no, there's limitations. I've made an alternative assignment to keep you safe and keep you a part of the group and keep your grade afloat, okay? You do one or the other. If you do both, I'm only grading 1. So don't do both. I mean, don't. Just do one. Okay, so if you're doing the assignment that says trash tag challenge, stay with me. If you are going to do the alternative assignment, fast forward to where you see this one. Okay, when you see this slide, pause and start. Okay, so if you're going to do the regular assignment, you're going to collect trash in your neighborhood or a local park, but also respect the stay-at-home order. Do not go to the beach when it's closed. Bro, okay, you're going to sort out the recyclables, count how many of each, record your data in the form survey. And then I recommend if you're going out, I mean, you don't necessarily have to get a giant trash bag. You can bring some small plastic bags and reuse those, okay? I recommend bringing 2 bags and sort it as you go. Hey, is this recyclable? Yay, nay, cool. Or you can do when you get home, dump it on your, some of it. I mean, if it's gross stuff, you don't have to necessarily dump it, but, you know, in your driveway or in a space where it's not gonna be a super mess and your parents will be mad at you or adults will be mad at you, dump it out and sort it. I recommend sorting it as you go. That's how I've done it with students. As you go, is this recyclable? Yay or nay? Okay. Once it's in the trash, you're probably gonna leave it alone, and you might go back and look at the recyclables. You can get a sibling or adult to help you. Like, for example, you have a little brother or sister or whoever come with you. They can record, like, oh, 1 more piece of recycle. Okay, that's 10. They can record for you, or they can hold a bag for you. They can record you and take pictures. So I would definitely stress to try to have somebody help you, have somebody go with you, enjoy some time outside. I wouldn't make collection more than 15 minutes. 15 to 30 minutes is what I would pace you out to do. I know this video is long, and I don't want you to spend hours on this, but I just want to make sure you guys are safe and doing this appropriately. So trash collection should take 30 minutes or less so that you can do everything else in a class period. All right. Do's and don'ts. I cannot stress this enough. I am not liable if you break any of these things. Do bring someone with you, an adult, sibling, or your dog, man. Like, just bring somebody with you to A, help you, and B, to keep you safe. Go to places that you know and are nearby. Don't go somewhere new. Don't go exploring. You could be trespassing. Bring your phone, not just for safety, but for photos. Cover your hands or hand. Okay. For example, you can use any kind of gloves. You don't have to necessarily have like scientific doctor gloves. Okay. Because guess what? That's plastic trash. That's trash that can't be recycled. Fun fact. You can use an old shirt. You can use paper towels. You can use winter gloves that you can wash. You can use if you have gloves for when you do the dishes to cover your hands. You can use a plastic bag, like how you pick up dog poop. Bro, like, don't make it complicated, but cover your hands. Gross. Wash your hands, even if you cover your hands, which you better. Wash your hands when you come in, up to the elbows. Clean yourself. Don't touch your face. That's not just a coronavirus rule. That's just, okay? Pick up whole items. Do not pick up anything broken. Do not get cut. Do not pick up anything broken. Take pictures. Share your adventure with social media. I won't see it, but your friends will. Cool. Don'ts. Do not go out after 6 p.m. Even if you see this at 6 o'clock, you're like, oh man, I got to do this. That's what tomorrow is for you to be like, okay, tomorrow I got to go out and I'm going to do it in the morning. You know, when my mom's doing something or my parents doing something, I'm going to go out and do this with my younger sibling. That's fine. That's why Thursday is like a grace period, because I don't want you guys out at 11 o'clock at night. It's dangerous for a lot of reasons. Do not do that. I don't recommend going alone. Okay. Do not pick up hazardous materials. Do not pick up broken glass. Cigarettes. Cigarettes are a coronavirus issue. Don't pick them up. I know you'll probably see a lot of them, but don't do it. Do not pick up any rusted metals, needles, nothing sketchy, guys. Also, I wouldn't pick up anything dead. No, leave it. Leave it alone. All right. I cannot stress this enough. Please do not go into wooded areas, creeks, waterways, lakes, ponds. Like, if your parents and you guys are on a boat and you want to collect trash as you're, on a boat, that's fine, but don't go into areas that are wooded or a retention pond or a creek, because it is venomous snake migrating season. They are looking for dates. It is their prom. Hint, hint, wink, wink. The females are beaching themselves, so they'll just be hanging out by the waterways waiting for dudes to show up. Okay, waiting for their date. I don't want to say dude, that sounds bad, but waiting for their dates to show up. So they're very hard to see. Water moccasins are not easy to spot. So do not go near any wooded areas. Like, for example, if we were at school, I wouldn't take you to that creek that's right by the school near the parking lot. I wouldn't let you go in there. Okay, so nothing. Even if it looks safe, no, you should not be getting wet or excessively dirty. Your hands are the only things that should touch anything gross, not the rest of you. Please don't trespass. I cannot bail you out. Please do not break social distancing or stay-at-home policies. Like I said, don't go to the beach if it's closed. Don't go to a park if it's closed. Just be safe. All right. Now, so for those of you that are doing the outdoor assignment, the original assignment, you're going to fast forward to where you see me going into what are recyclables. Okay? What are recyclables? Okay, that's what you're looking for. All right, so fast forward. All right, my friends, doing the alternative assignment, here's what you're doing. All right. If you really want to go outside and your adult says no, don't argue. Don't do it. This assignment should not cause a fight, and there's a lot of opportunities for you to get an argument with a family member, okay? So the alternative assignment is you're not going to complete both, just one. You're going to look through your own trash, sort it out, go outside, look through your own recycling, and count it. And then go through, wash your hands, and then go through your pantry, cabinets, fridge, freezer, shower, bathroom, laundry room, or anywhere you store food or household items, okay? Shampoo bottles, Windex, cleaning supplies, laundry detergents, they all come in a plastic container that probably can be recycled, okay? So go and just kind of open up and look around and count how many items are recyclable or trash. So you're going in the future. Okay, when we go through all these products, where are they going to go? Where is this bottle going to end up? Record your finding in the forms document that I'll show you guys. All right, so yeah. So the big thing is respect your family spaces. If you're trying to get as much trash as possible, cool. potential trash, respect family spaces. Don't be barging in your brother and sister's room or your parents' room in their private spaces. Respect it. Ask before you go in there, and leave it the way you find it. Parents, I got you. They better clean up after themselves. If they do not, you send me a picture and they'll get a 0. No, honey. You're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be making a mess. All right, that's the alternative assignment. So go around, count, record. It's a lot easier. You don't have to pick up anything. You might have to move stuff. Be careful when you're moving things. Don't get hurt. Don't expose yourself. Make sure you wash your hands if you're touching things that might be open. And be safe. Pretty straightforward. All right, for everybody, I just want to say this, if you haven't seen this already, there is a possibility to get a homework pass from me. My top 3 finders, and it might be more than 3. If you're tied with somebody, I'm going to count you both. Top 3 people for both assignments will get a homework pass. So you won't have to do a USA test prep. Yeah, you're welcome. Or if you have a 0 in the grade book, I will use this as an alternative assignment. Okay, but only 5 points. I can't do it on a 10-point assignment. 5-point assignment, I'll say, okay, cool, you made up this assignment. So that's USA test prep. So if you would like one less USA test prep to do, go out there and collect some trash. My hit for people doing the alternative assignment, do multiple rooms. My friends doing the outside assignment, get some help. Get some buddies to help you. Get some siblings, parents. More people collecting, the more trash you're going to get. That's my suggestion. So yeah, there's that. All right, so what is recyclable? Before I get into this, I want to pause, and I want to show you what you're going to do in teams. Okay, so you're going to go to forms, and I'm looking at it through teacher perspective. You're going to click the link, and it's going to take you to the Trash Tag Challenge or Alternative Assignment. They both have their own. They look almost identical. They just are labeled differently. Okay, so it's going to ask you, how many pieces of trash did you collect? And all you got to do is just put the number. You're going to put your answer. I'm on the teacher version, not your. So you put in 13, 45, 100. Get your exact number. Don't put between, because it's going to generate and show me how much trash was collected. And if you don't put your exact number, okay, don't put 10 to 100. No, exact. 152, 12, 13, 50. Your exact number of trash. If you put anything else in there, it's not going to count you. Okay. Then it's going to ask you to upload a picture of what you did to make sure you did it. You don't have to be in the picture if you don't want to. If you did it with family and they want a picture, cool. Your dog's in it, awesome. Or just throw up a peace sign, a thumbs up, so I know that, hey, it is you. That's all I ask. So just take a picture of what you collected. And then you're going to put in how many recyclables did you collect. Okay. Same thing, exact number, not an in-between, exactly how much you did. Okay, and then you're going to show me a picture, because if you say you collected 1,000 pieces of trash and there's one small garbage can, I'm not, no, honey, no. I've done this enough times to know what 1,000 pieces of trash looks like, and there's no way you're going to collect 1,000 pieces of trash in one. I mean, maybe, I don't know, but we collected 1,500 pieces of trash in 6 hours at school. So, just saying, I'm just saying. And that was with 130 kids. So yeah, 1,000, be a little suspect. All right. And then, do you have a way to recycle it? It's okay if you don't. Yes, no, maybe, as in you're willing to drop it off. And then, what area do you live in? Just out of curiosity. Students with the alternative assignment, it's going to say stuff a little bit different. It's going to ask you how much trash did you have, obviously. Ask you for a picture of, your information, or a picture of you counting. It's going to ask you how much was recyclable, how much was trash, and things like that. So it's the same assignment, just different questions, and you still have to upload pictures. So this is your grade. This is what you're getting graded on. If you don't turn this in, you get a 0. It's an easy 5 points. Easy. Or no, sorry, 10 points. Did you do it? Did you do it on time? 10 points. It's honestly the easiest thing ever. If you forget to do something, I mean, it's that easy. Okay, so make sure you turn this in as well as the team assignment. Okay, there's also no code in this one, so you're good. So now I'm going to go over very quickly. I know this is a long video and we're bouncing around, but for everybody, this is how you recycle, or what you recycle. What's okay to recycle. So you can recycle any paper items. As long as it's clean, like you didn't use food on it or it's got smelly stuff on it, that's fine. Amazon boxes, newspaper catalogs, junk mail, don't even, rip it in half so that your your information's protected, and then throw it into the trash, or take off the part with your name and block it out, whatever you want to do. But all those things are fine. Paper is fine to recycle. Metal, obviously, steel food containers, cans, and baking pans. Plastic, there's certain numbers that you can recycle, so you might want to look for that. Detergent bottles, cleaning solution bottles, plastic food and beverage containers don't have food waste in them. So, like, for example, let's say you didn't finish a yogurt and it goes bad. You have to dump out the bad yogurt and just rinse it out before you can't recycle food. Cartons, milk, creamer containers, juice boxes, soap, broth containers, those are all fine. You don't necessarily have to wash them out unless it's like gross, like there's a lot in there. If you just dump it out and there's nothing in there, just the remnants on the inside, that's fine. But if you dump it into recycling and it's half full or half empty, it's going to get tossed. Glass, green, brown, or clear bottles are fine. Here's a tip for you, especially if you watch this video all the way. If you take the cap off a bottle or a plastic bottle, anything, you found a Gatorade water or a water bottle, you take the cap off, that's 2 pieces of trash. To properly recycle, you have to take off the caps of your water bottles. And I taught you guys this earlier in the year. So if you find a water bottle, you take the cap off, it's two pieces of trash. If you do not take the caps off, they can kind of create little mini guns inside of the recycling center, so it puts the people in a danger. Somebody hand sorts your stuff. There are people that are hand sorting your trash, so they don't have time to stop and untwist the bottle, so they just throw it away. If you uncap it, it keeps them safe, because once it goes through the crusher, those bottle caps will pop off and create little guns. Essentially, little bullets that can seriously hurt somebody, maybe even kill them. So they don't risk it. One of my favorite places, if you need more information about what to recycle, what not to, is Beaches Go Green. They are thebomb.com. I love them. I'm going to check out their website right now. They're awesome. These are all things that are made out of plastic, BT dubs. Gum! I wasn't lying. Okay, they are fantastic. I love them so much. They did a really cool, they made art out of trash. It's on my homepage. Let me show you. They made a giant octopus out of plastic bottles and containers. Isn't that sick, bro? I can't remember how many things were used, but it was a huge octopus that they made. It was awesome. I also want to point out that they need to update their website, because there's actually 5 R's. 5. You guys know reduce, reuse, recycle. The other 2. Refuse. Stop using straws, bro. Those Visco girls are on to something. Refuse plastic. Like, I've noticed that Dunkin' Donuts used to do styrofoam containers, and now they don't. Like, my medium, I got one right now. My medium Dunkin' Donuts is now in a paper, 100% paper, biodegradable, safe container. Now, my top of my coffee is still plastic, but at least it's not 2 pieces of plastic. So, like, those small steps make a lot. So getting rid of a straw is huge. And then the 5th one that's not on there is repurpose. So, for example, you have an old shirt, you turn it into a mask, right, for coronavirus. That's repurposing. So instead of throwing things away, say, hey, can I use this for something else? Hey, we just got all these to-go containers. Why don't we wash them out and save them for next time we need leftovers, or save them for free Tupperware. Like, you don't have to throw that stuff away. You can reuse it, and you can repurpose it. Your plastic bag, you can use a plastic bag. Like, I use plastic bags to clean my litter box. It's going to have to get tossed anyway, or what I'll do with my plastic bags is I try to keep them and return them to the stores. Walmart, Target, Publix, they will take their bags back and recycle them for you. But I'll repurpose them. So instead of just using it one time when I forget my reusable bags, and just bring it home, I try to reuse my plastic bag at least 3 times before I throw it away. 3 times, minimum. That's repurposing it, okay? And reusing. So, pretty cool. So those are the 4. Now, they have a whole area about recycling right, or wish cycling. Wish cycling is when you wish everything could be recycled, pretty much. All right, so here's some big ones. All right, things that you can't recycle: no food, no liquids, no straws, no plastic cups, no plastic dishware, and recycling bins. Okay, so they can't be recycled. Compost all food and soiled paper when possible. Okay, so plastic dishware, that means sporks, spoons, forks, knives, cutlery. Never put your recyclables in plastic bags, and never use plastic bags in your regular recycling bin or dumpster. So the reason why is it gets stuck in their machines and they can't, it needs to stay loose. So I know I told you to collect in plastic bags. So what you will do if you have a recycling bin at home is when you're done and you record all your data and you want to recycle your stuff, don't throw it in there with the bag. Dump the bag out and then throw the bag away. I know you want to recycle, but remember, somebody has to hand sort these things. So the less things they have to sort through, the more things get recycled. Does that make sense? 5, avoid single use as much as possible. These things can't be recycled. Straws, look at bags, packaging, stuff like that. Styrofoam cannot be recycled. Honestly, styrofoam is worse than plastic. It leaches something fierce. So never heat up food in styrofoam because you're eating like 2% of that styrofoam you're eating in your food. Just saying, which is cancerous. Don't do it. A big one that I really try not to do, but I do, is pizza boxes. I had to correct myself. It's pretty biodegradable. It'll break down. You don't always need to wash your stuff, but you do have to empty them out. That's the big thing, or else it won't get recycled. If it's covered, if it's filled with old dirty food, gross, growing little bacterias in there, they have to throw it away. If it looks like that, it's tossed. This is good. Yeah, great. So certain plastic bottles can't be, so single-use stuff can't be used. Like, oh man, I didn't know that couldn't be used. Is that a blueberry container? Oh man, I gotta wash myself. So only certain numbers can get recycled. They're too thin to be broken down and reused. That's why. Number 9, all paper. When in doubt, throw it out. I know that's a horrible thing to say, and you want to recycle, and your heart's in the right place, but the more trash is in the recycling, the less, right now Jacksonville is considering getting rid of recycling. Like it's actually up in the air right now because it costs them more to sort through the recycle than they are using the recyclable materials to be reused and make money. It costs us money to recycle because we as Jacksonvillians, we don't recycle correctly. So you guys doing this protects everybody else and protects our watershed when you do this properly. So when in doubt, I know it sucks, throw it out. I don't like that rule, but it is. Okay. Never put drinking glasses, cups, or dishware on the recycling bin. I guess it's a processing issue. So no broken glass or glass that's used for dishware. And yeah, composting. Do not throw compostable plastic in the recycling bin. Oh, good to know. I did not know those. Oh, my coffee cup is. Okay, cool. Now I know. Batteries, do not throw batteries in recycle. You have to recycle them completely separate. All right. Electronics too. All right. So I know this is a very long video. Pause, fast forward, go through what you need. I'm going to post up pictures too to help you to know how to recycle correctly. This is one of them. I know, again, it's a long video, but I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have fun today. Remember, it's Earth Day, birthday, and you've got some time to do this. Yeah, you got some time, because tomorrow we're doing another Nearpod, so super chill. All right, guys, go out there, help the Earth recycle and reduce, reuse, repurpose, refuse, do all the good things. Have fun with it. Message me if you have any issues. And happy Earth Day! Woo-hoo! Don't hate this song. It's a TikTok song. What?